Hello everyone and welcome to the Quests and Chaos Patreon video. First, we want to thank all of our current patrons who have supported us this past year with really no benefit. So again, thank you guys for what you have done. Our sincerest thanks is all that we had offered, and we give that. Now, there are a couple of big announcements that we are making with regards to the Patreon. So the first is the 5e Fight Club, previously the Mitten, is moving to a Patreon-only perk. The Guild of the 5Es is looking for freelance adventurers, just like you, to join us on various one-shot quests. So every month, and maybe more than that if we get a lot of patrons, we will host a one-shot featuring your characters. We will stream some of those games if everybody wants to, or we won't stream the games. So if you want to just join us and play games with us without showing off to the world, we will have those games as well for you. The way that the Guild of the 5Es is going to operate, it is going to be a guild hall in Port Thoria, and we will run one-shots. So we are going to start off with every one of our patrons that wants to will be invited to a D&D Beyond link that has access to everything on D&D Beyond, and you can create a character. We are all going to create level 2 characters, and we will set up a first come first serve list of those that want to join the first quest or the second or the third, and we will go through everybody until everybody's had a chance to play a game with us or has declined to play a game with us, at which point we will play some more. We will loop and do it all over again. And at certain points during this, we will all level up together. So all of these adventurers will level up at the same time. And you are all will be a part of this shared world that is in Darylin, in Port Thoria, that has very convenient shimmering gates to other worlds. So if we wanted to do an Eberron campaign, we could go and do an Eberron one-shot, or maybe even a two-shot, depending on how things go. We're gonna try and keep them to one-shots, real one-shots, not Quest and Chaos one-shots. It'll get way too confusing if we start to go more than a one-shot. But we'll have access to all of the different worlds that D&D has to offer. I imagine that there are also, in the year 2185, Guild of the 5Es as well. So we may also sprinkle in some Carbon 2185. It's cool. It's still 5e, so it's awesome. We don't, unfortunately, have everything unlocked there, but hopefully you saw all of our Facebook messages and our Discord posts for the weekend where you could download the PDF for free. Hopefully you did that. Right? Everyone did that? You all got it? Okay, awesome. That's the one big thing. Big shared world that we're all going to be part of together. Going on one-shots, bringing adventures back, meeting in the guild hall, talking about the monsters that we slayed, the people that we rescued, all of the things that good heroes do. So that leads us to the next big announcement, which is the realigning of our Patreon tiers. And again, we want to thank everyone who's been a Patreon, especially those that only got our sincerest thanks, which is all of you. So without further ado, I want to get into some of the tiers that we have on the new Patreon. So we have the $5 tier, the Guild Member. This opens you up to membership in the Guild of the 5Es, so you can join us on those very cool adventures. You have access to the guild areas. Right now, those guild areas are on Discord, and there may be some on the website. We're still working things out, but you'll have access to the guild areas, wherever those end up being. You will then get a PDF of the Deck of Inspiration levels 1 through 4. We are hoping to get that in Kickstarter land, so physical copies do come as well, but you will get one as a $5 member of our Patreon. At the $10 tier, our Inspired Patron. Membership into the Guild of the 5 E's. Access to the guild areas. A PDF of that Deck of Inspiration, levels 1 through 4, 5 through 9. And every month you will be able to give one of those specific cards that you choose, level appropriate, to any stream of your choice. So if you want to inspire Natural One when they're back with a advantage, because that is one of the cards, you can say, I want this stream to have advantage on a roll. Or if you say, oh man, I really want to put a little spin into that team because they've got a couple of archers, you can donate a little spin, which allows you to ignore cover if you can see a point within 5 feet of the target. Or a lot of spin, or ricochet, depending on what we name it later on. That's in the 5 through 9 deck, 10 feet. So if they really get behind some cover, you could ping, ping, poo, ricochet a shot and still get them, thanks to the Deck of Inspiration, and thanks to you for being a Patreon member. Now, we have the $25 tier, the Inspired Patron. No, it's not the Inspired Patron, it's the Inspiration Middle Management. It's really what it is. I didn't fix my notes here, but the Inspiration Middle Management. You know what? We're still working on these names. Let's be honest. $25 member. Again, this is per month. Thank you guys so much. Membership to the Guild of the 5 E's. Access to the guild areas. PDF of the Deck of Inspiration, levels 1 through 4, 5 through 9. Plus the next one, 10 through, I think it's 15, 10 through 15. And every month you get to grant 3 cards of your choice to any stream or streams that are going on. We have then the Inspiration Leader, the $50 tier, which includes membership into the 5 E's, access to the guild areas, PDF 1 through 4, 5 through 9, 10 through 15, and 16 to 20, or carbon. You know, we'll kind of, maybe we'll ask, what do you want? Yeah, we're gonna have carbon, 2185 deck. You get to give out 6 cards of your choice per month to streams of your choice. So that that'll be in addition to any bits as well. So we'll kind of go into all of that. All of these tiers, you also get a thank you. So in our upcoming break videos, and we will have an opening video as well. So in the break video and in the loop beforehand, you will get a thanks. We do want to thank each one of you for joining our Patreon in print, whether that's your Discord name, your Twitch username, your real name if you really want to, or if you want to do a pseudonym, we can do that as well. That will be part of what the form that we send out once we get going. So those are the 4 new tiers. Lots of ways for you to interact with the channel, for us to say thank you, for us to thank you on air, because we think that is important for everyone. And this helps us get around some of the larger fees that are on some of the other platforms that we generate revenue from. So, I mean, if you can see this, you know, the $50 tier, you're getting 6 cards. That's a much better deal than bits. But we also know that we only have so many tiers. So we're not going to change the bits for you guys too much. So if you donate 500 bits, the players will still get an inspiration coin. They can still use it to add a D6. You can still donate 1,000 bits and they will get 2 inspiration coins. And the players at that point can choose they can redeem 2 of these inspiration coins and draw 2 cards from the deck of inspiration and keep 1. So this allows them to, there are some non-combat cards in there. So if they're in combat and they really want to, there are cards that might not be useful for every circumstance. So that gives them the opportunity to choose one, and it won't be such a wah, wah, wah if they got a card that's not going to work. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, so that's the big Patreon announcement. We want to thank you guys so much for being a part of Quests and Chaos and for helping us get through the pandemic, for us to continue to push and grow. We've got campaign 2 of Chaos Agents coming up. I think we can start to see the horizon. We know that there are vaccines coming, and hopefully we can get back into the studio with Natural One. But in the meantime, we've got Rime of the Frost Maiden that is going to be remote. It's designed to be remote, and the 5e fight clubs will be remote. Look, I'm not going to say we won't have any in the studio. If we happen to have everybody who wants to come into the studio once this is all over and you guys are local, we'll definitely do that. Or maybe we can even do one at a convention in the future once conventions happen, because we would love to meet you guys in person, say thank you, say hello, grab some food. I remember the first time I met Seth. And then we were talking and hanging out, and then we, went across the street and got food, and then we hung out some more. So, and seeing people like Spike and Duke Fleeg, the Baroness coming in and helping us out. I missed that. That was some great times with you guys, and we want to get back to seeing you guys. And obviously we are not up to that. It's not up to us, because if we were, we would say magic. There's no pandemic, but there is. Amy's gonna hate this, but good news is she's probably not gonna watch. So again, we want to thank you guys for joining our Patreon, being a part of this, joining the 5e Fight Club, the Guild of the 5es. They're going to be interchangeable. I think the 5e Fight Club will be the stream portion of it. The Guild of the 5es will be the entire program. We've got NPCs to build out. We've got names of ranks to come up with. We're going to start posting some of that stuff in the Discord for us to build out and really flesh out this organization, and really make it feel like it's a real world thing. And by real world thing, that it's obviously role playing virtually. So I'm going to stop because I've had a rock star, and you can see what this is doing to me. It's making me go on and on. Did you know campaign 2 of Chaos Agents is coming up? And we are changing things a little bit. This is a little sneak preview, a little spoiler. Also, yes, let me finish this thought before I get on the other tangent. It's going to be set in Port Thoria, the same place that the Guild of the 5es is located. I'm not saying that they're related. I'm just saying that it's going to take place in Port Thoria on the continent of Darlin. It's going to be fun. It's going to be somewhat serious. It is not as serious as the campaign that I had been planning, because that one was... I don't think that one was going to be right. So we're switching it up. We're doing a new campaign. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be set in Port Thoria, the same city as the Guild of the 5es. Too much rockstar. So thank you guys. I forgot the tangent that I was going to go on, so we're all good there. Nothing to worry about. I will be up until 3 in the morning trying to figure out what it is. So good night, and I'll see you in the Discord.